No, you just usually got to give everything a second to connect, and then
Right.
boom, live. We're good. So, yep, weekly
Right.
up. Like, yeah, okay, completely off
Hi.
subject. Yeah, good
Hi.
morning, everybody. It's February 7th, and yeah, I think I have a couple ideas for the channel, and this is one of them. Basically, if I have the opportunity on Tuesdays to cover the update news and go over it as I can, I feel like I should. And
There you go.
I'll try and include Blade with me. I mean, knowing that.
So, all right. So where's your video at?
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Oh, you're on YouTube. Okay.
Well, of course. Like, where else are you gonna stream this?
Well, I didn't know because you had me bring Discord up.
Well, Discord is so then you have access to the links because
Gotcha.
Blade's old,
Gotcha. I'm,
and then
I'm with you now. I'm starting to follow.
it's a couple miles off, but yeah, you're starting to follow.
I'm coming along here.
And plus,
That's
for
so
me,
funny.
this is gonna help me set up my new setup, and I got a few more things to be adding to it. So right now, yeah, it's big.
All right. There we have it. And
Oh,
we're live.
don't forget to mute it so we're not sitting there, yelling at one another
Yep. I did.
in the background. So, what is it? A couple things to cover before we actually go over today's updates. PTT. Blade, did you hear anything about PTT?
I have not.
The premium tech tree?
Oh, somebody mentioned something about it that it's not going to be all the tanks aren't going to be available all year long or something like that.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know.
what they did was they removed like access to buy stuff year round. Unless they were the tanks that were there prior. So like for instance the T-34, the IS-6, the WZ-111, well the 112, not the 111. And then like the T-34-3. And then I want to say the Super Pershing is a year-round tank too. So the way that the premium tech tree is now, it's so then they're not going to have people buy tanks prior like a week before and then get hit with like, oh well, I didn't want, I bought this tank at this time for full price and it just got discounted today. And it's like, well,
Right.
you see, in my opinion, you were impatient. And
You should have waited.
Wargaming's lack of transparency though in what they're doing, it's usually like the day prior that they kind of tell everyone what the update might be. And that, like it if they were to do
And there's
stuff
the
like,
problem, what it might be.
yeah, what it might be.
This might be what it
Valid.
is. Not saying for
Um,
sure.
yeah, dude, Koza, I saw that. The G.I. Joe tanks, I saw that. Like 23,000. And then the last chance to get them, like, let's just go ahead and scroll down. I'll just start popping these all open real fast. But just the prices on these are like, wow.
Right.
16,500, 30% savings on the Wolverine Primed. Wolverine fully loaded. The base Wolverine for literally, you'd be better off buying the. Look at that. The price difference here, the 30% savings over the 10% savings. 16,000. You
Right.
know what? No, screw that. You'd be better off buying the base version because the base version, you can just upgrade it yourself. Cobra T-54, it's literally a tier 10 cost for the primed version. Like it's
Wow.
crazy how much they're charging for these.
That's like, I mean, it's almost like price gouging.
It really is. Not to mention the fact that the Cobra T-54 is a heavy tank and not a medium makes me giggle a little bit because I talked about this with Blade when they first released that Cobra T-54. That is a tank that its armor was designed specifically for tier 8 and they make it a tier 9 with an autoloader and call it a heavy tank still. It in tier 9 it acts like a medium more than it does a heavy tank. So you're down a heavy tank with peer-to-peer matchmaking and class-based matchmaking. The cover
Right.
girl, the Barnes, another cover girl. Honestly, I looked at the cover girl 2D portrait, and it's like you're charging 2,200 gold for like a JPEG. I'm good. Zavis,
Oh, you know what? This is the
Watt
most
constant,
free XP I
indeed.
think I've ever had before. 94,000.
The Joe Mega, the GI Joe Mega. How much is the?
Oh, without buying it
Oh
anyway.
my God, Blade, 71,000 if you wanted to buy the entire bundle. right here for the G.I. Joe Mega. And I was looking through it prior inside the game. I cannot find the hero skin for the TS5, but apparently it's inside this bundle. Let's go ahead, drop down, and open these all up real quick. Oh my gosh, it's opening up the wrong way. Should be going lower.
16.
Thank you.
I mean, if you want the Cobra T-54 primed, that's going to cost you $20,510.
About $100.
And that's at 30% off.
The action pack comes with the TS5 skin though. So right here, 35,000 gold. That's still outrageous. And then, speaking of which, Blade, if you got YouTube up and open, do the pop-out chat. That way you can put it off to the side. So for everyone right here, I actually have my setup changed up. Currently, this right here, I have an ultra wide that I'm using now. And I'm going to be getting 2 of these set up. And so now, like, I have a portion of the screen. It's really weird to try and find out where it is, unless I have OBS open. So it's expanded out as far as I can get it. But, all right, TS5. So the only way it looks like right now to get the TS5 Action Hero skin is the 20,000 gold pack. Real fast, I'm going to take a look in-game and see if there's a possibility that it might be here for purchase. If it is, I'll get it. Appearance, camouflage. It is, there it is, sweet. Okay, so you can buy it directly. That's nice to see. So, last chance to get it. I'm actually just going to go ahead and buy it, apply it all slots. There we go.
All right.
So, okay, I was wrong. TS5, like, if you want to buy the skin and you already have it prior, anything that you're looking for, you can do this. Actually, for 21,000 gold, it comes with a hero skin for the T-54 first prototype. So that's the Tier 8 Cobra. That's a horrible looking skin in my opinion. But it comes with the medium tank though. So for 20,000, I'd actually say this is not a bad deal for the breakthrough. The Duke. That's just the Commanders for 5,000. Yeah, that's not worth it. TS5 was in the Hot Wheels season. It was in the Hot Wheels season. So you have the Bone Shaker, which is right here.
Hey, Clarence, what's going on, man?
Yep.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You got the Bone Shaker, and then you also have the TS5. TS5's got... So you have the Hot Wheels, and you have G.I. Joe, which is pretty cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's still a cash grab, because you have 2 different versions of the tank. But that's about it. The Arctic Hiss, they've already debuffed the crap out of it, so don't even think about it. No, not the Hiss. The Armadillo is the one that they debuffed the crap out of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then again, it's a lot of Cold War tanks, and I don't really care for Cold War. All right, so I think we're done looking over the G.I. Joe stuff. You know, there's been a lot of people talking about that, and there's already enough content on the G.I. Joe crap.
And just so you guys know, my wife just had surgery, so I have to go take care of her right now. But I'll be right back.
Oh, Blade's disappearing on me. Great. Yay, I'm all alone with no one to hold. Okay, so yeah. Watts. Why don't I just put World of Tanks? Like what's happening this week? Like, this is just a really gay joke. Sorry. Maybe not gay, but what's happening this... Okay, sorry. Just please use what? There's things that's just like, you try to act hip and hop, and it just makes you seem like you're 70. Whenever Blade tries, it makes me giggle. All right, last Allegiance season.
70.
Last
70.
Chance. What? Huh?
What are you talking about? 70.
I have no idea what I'm talking about. Leave me alone. December 6th to February 14th, last chance for the Allegiance season. All right, so people have already covered this. We don't really need to look at that. So yeah, let's go ahead. Last chance, Allegiance season. The new contract, the Smoothman. Check out the what's involved in the contract for Mercenary 5 Smoothman. It's article right here. Question for you guys. I actually do not know this, but was the Smoothman always in the game? Or is this like a new addition? I have no idea. Because the Mercenaries, I never really paid too much attention to them. Challenges and events. Challenge for the Panzer 3K Urn. What are we looking at right here? It's a tier 5 medium tank.
Yeah, because I was thinking that was a new tank myself. I thought it was a new tank, but I'm not sure.
Cost is 2,200 gold. I'm actually I gotta double check this and see if it's in the store right now. So, all right, everything in last chance, because everything's last chance, Goober. It's always been there. Okay, nice to know. So, Smoothman has always been there. Something tells me though that this is actually a new tank to the game. I do not know.
Well, the
I don't
GI
keep
Joe
track
stuff, if
of
they
tier
don't
5.
renew the contract, you won't ever be able to get it again. So
Yeah. Honestly, they need to lock out Cold War from World War II contracts. Because I think it's retarded
right.
that you can play Air 1B brand new to the game and unlock. Okay, so this is actually a brand new tank. I'm looking at the premium tech tree right now, and I do not see it inside the tier 5 lineup. So, yeah, this is a new tank and an Earn Op. That's nice to see that it's in an Earn Op. Rather than needing the... Is it in Earn Op, or... What are we doing here? Our anniversary special article. Because it is the 9th anniversary. But we're... Alright, so... Unless I just... What? Okay. Premium bonus is going on as well. Let's go ahead and celebrate 9 years on console. Alright, this is confusing. Alright. But we're not content with just one token of appreciation. Take the Earn Challenge and rack up XP, vehicle XP. This week, score consumable boosters, silvers, and another free German tank. Note, if you already had the Panzer Kampfpanzer III, a Gustav K, then upon completing the challenge, you will receive the tanks of value in silver. So is this tank already in the game, or am I just a Muppet? It's not new? Then where the heck is it inside the premium tab? Am I just freaking blind? I don't keep track of tier 5. Oh, I already own it. Okay. I already own it. Leave me alone. All right.
It wouldn't be in the premium
morning.
tanks anyway. It'd be in the mercenary tanks.
No, the Panzer 3K.
Oh, the Panzer 3K. Okay.
Yeah, it's another Earn challenge that they're doing. So yeah, 350,000 silver. Okay, 2 enhanced repair kits, 2 enhanced med kits, 2 enhanced fire suppressor, 1 3 times vehicle XP boosters. Honestly, dude, earning repair kits and stuff, I think it's stupid because the amount that they charge for them, and then you earn 2, you can put 30 matches in a single day. I don't see the value in this. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and jump back. Premium bonus. This is actually one that I'm super stoked about. So, premium bonus, 50% vehicle XP. Basically, it's just a premium tank bonus. We're looking at the Object 430, the 430U, and the K91. There are 3 tier 10. 3 tier 10 Russian tanks in the list for this week. I actually set up my 430U once I saw this, because I already know that I'm going to be hitting that hard. French tank, AMX 13105 light, and then Independence. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I don't even care. But yeah, Independence, Cold War. No value to me. Another Earn Op. And seriously, isn't this Blade? Didn't they do like a G.I. Joe Last Chance like 3 months ago?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, so this is what, like their third last chance to earn your G.I. Joe tank?
All right. Well, I mean, like I said, it all depends on how long they're going to keep that contract renewed, or I don't know if they got an extension and that's why they're doing it again, or if they're just, like I said, gouging people for money.
It seriously feels like they're gouging, because how many times can you do last chance before people are just like, why?
Everything's last chance all the time.
It really is, because now that they redid the premium tech tree, that's all last chance.
Yep.
And then yesterday we were playing, and I watched a guy play the Orthus. Or is it the Orthus? Or am I pronouncing that wrong? But I did the math on it, and I told Blade and Deathstroke, like, it's just a waste of money to buy the Orthus rather than buying the actual KTTS. So jumping back to the game, the KTTS, the KV4 KTTS, or the Orthus. The Orthus takes 26.3 seconds to fire off 3 shells, while the KV4 KTTS, in 23.6 seconds, you fire off 4 rounds. You can make up your mind which one you would like to buy and which one you would prefer. Matter of fact is, it's a reskin version of the tank, and there's no point.
So it's the same tank, just with a different gun.
Yeah, like, and the thing is that the Sergeant Slaughter, the M54 Renegade, the T54E2, there's so many names for that tank, it's a tier 8. It has both guns that you can swap out whenever you want. So, I mean, buy that instead, because you get two tanks apparently without a reskin. Scratch that. There is a reskin version of it. There's a Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah, you get two tanks for the price of 1 by that point, in the way that they like to market the game. Okay, Cold War bundles.
Yeah, some of the tanks I didn't bother buying just because I already had one. What do I need a duplicate for? It's kind of like the what's that light tank they made like 5 different variants of.
The
You
Rip
know,
Rod, the Rompanzer. Uh,
yeah, there's a bunch of them.
yeah, there's 4 of them. All the same tank, just all reskins. Up
Yep.
next, the February Tank of the Month DLC, the Scourge, the Krievets 1. I actually approve of this. So it's kind of funny because, no joke, if I pull up my email, which I'm not going to on my computer because private information, I actually just bought this and sent it to a friend. I sent this to Deathstroke because I saw that it was the Tank of the Month. So I was like, he's going to enjoy this if I get him this. So yeah, it's nice to see that. Weekly sells. Remember, Commander, all premium vehicle bundles purchased from the store come with their own vehicle slots and a mix of standard and premium ammo. If you want to send any of the bundles below as a gift, make sure that you, the receiver, are friends with both your device and in-game. So this is something that I thought was really stupid that they did like 2 years ago. They removed the store from their website. And whenever they did that, they prevented people from buying cross-platform gifts and cross-nation gifts. Like you could gift to the UK. I mean, technically on Xbox, if you're on Xbox, you can gift to people that are in the UK. So there's no issue with that. But the cross-platform gifting, I think, is kind of dumb. Because we used to be able to do it, and then they took it away. So they took away a feature that made it easier for content creators or people who just wanted to give their friends something, a gift, taking it away. So, yeah. But then again, weekly sells, weekly deal, just boosters. Speaking of which, it's kind of funny to see that the ISC 130 is on the weekly deal. Because yesterday, what was I doing yesterday?
Well, you were saying how if you see this tank, you need to take it out immediately.
You need to kill it immediately because they buffed it a while back. They increased the premium penetration from like 196, I think is what it was, to 212. And the thing is just, it's a very monstrous tank. And I thought it was funny because I was playing it yesterday, not even knowing what was going to be coming out for this week's weekly deal. So that was kind of like out of nowhere that this popped up. But for 6,400 gold, I would say that this is like, if you guys don't have this, this is worth the pickup. It does have low penetration though. Like you get 238 standard pin, 212 premium pin, but your standards do 490 damage and your premium does 570 damage. Not to mention, I actually can't remember what the shell velocity was on this tank. So real fast, let's take a look, because I think it's got decent speed on its APCR. 960 standard, 900 on the premium, 702 on the high explosive, and the HE damage is 640. But if you can get those premium rounds to pin and be consistent with it, it is absolutely disgusting. So yeah, there's that. Let's go ahead and continue on. Super savings. British tier is tier 4. AC1 yep. Sentinel. Is that a tier 4?
That is a tier 4.
Tier 4. Super savings?
Yeah.
Super savings discount, 50%. Nice. Go buy a tier 4. 14 days of premium bundle survival equipment. What actually comes with this?
Yeah, this is what I was looking
armor,
at.
Spa liner, advanced repair system. So the advanced armor. There's a lot of controversy about this. I've been talking to people in Discord about it, like whenever it first came out. 5% damage reduction is not worth it. Even if you were to take a perk slot for the 5% and then you took the equipment for a 10% reduction, it's still not worth it. Because a lot of guns, whenever you do the math, that 10%, you still get shot 3 times and you're dead. Like if you're inside of a tier 8, a 10% reduction to 400 damage, it's not going to take 5 shots to kill you. It's still going to take 4 shots to kill you. Because 4 rounds of 400 damage is 1,600. Okay?
Yep.
And with RNG in game, 20% plus, 20% minus, it's all RNG based if it's going to take 5 shots to kill you or 4 shots to kill you. Having a 10% reduction is only 10% of the time it's going to take 5 shots to kill you or 6 shots to kill you. Either way, the RNG behind it, it's useless to use the damage resistance.
I was going to say, out of all this stuff that they're offering in this equipment bundle, how much of it do you actually? I mean, do you use any of it?
I use the advanced repair system, and that's it. And spa
I,
liners cost too much to equip.
right. So I mean, yeah.
Like for instance, a spa liner in game. So let's actually just take a look at let's. My Bison has no equipment on it. Let's take a look at how much a spa liner is. 735,000 silver. That's outrageous for a spa liner. Okay.
Yeah.
And spa liners, they don't even defend against like splash damage. They only defend against direct hits.
Yep.
Non-penetrating
splash,
direct hit.
Yep. And if they splash, then they splash for whatever they're going to splash for.
Yeah, it doesn't get reduced. So, for instance, like people who equip this thinking that, oh, Strum Tigers won't be able to splash me around corners now for 500, 600 damage. The only thing that Spa Liner is going to help you against, Strum Tigers or Strum Panzers or whatever ones you're having problems with is direct impacts that do not penetrate.
That's what made me mad yesterday was when I was playing that game, that Strum Tiger shot the rock above me and killed me. He hit me for
I actually
800 hitting the rock
14
above
hours
me.
ago, real fast. I have a little bit of a recording to show off real quick since we're doing this. But yesterday, I got penetrated by an equalizer. Personally, I think the hit point buff was way too much that they did. Along with that, the rate of fire increase in a lot of these artilleries is just ridiculous. So I'm max health 1450. I'm shooting down the buildings. And boom, penetrated.
Yep. Cheap for 1,000, just over 1,000, or just under 1,000, 9 something.
So from 1450 down to 565. So I'll just do this because I don't want to do math. My brain hurts. We're gonna do 1450 minus my remaining hit points, which is 565, and that's probably the highest roll for 885 damage on a penetration. So yeah, that was nice. It's kind of funny how they say, actually, hold on. Equalizer is a tier 8 American artillery that does 930 damage. I don't know if this is deeper. No, this is the single shotgun. 930 damage. So the 865 I got hit for, or 800 and whatever it was. Yeah, so I got penetrated. I got penetrated by an equalizer inside my Bison. But don't get me wrong, the equalizer did hit my front hatch, and I think those are only like 60 armor. They're not exactly the thickest. So yeah, those do they do suffer. Bisons definitely suffer just a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and continue on. The community map for the reminders, I actually don't even know what the community map is, but I'm probably going to have to go check that out. And speaking of which, so we can get Tuesdays down a lot better. I work rotating shifts, so like I'm on day shift, I'm on swing shift. Right now I'm on grave, so I'll be able to get it during the mornings. I'm going to start watching the developer streams and then include some information from that as well and dissect it in my own way. I'm going to be making a lot of notes. That way each Tuesday that we have, Blade will be here with me. I'll even keep Blade up to date and probably type out some stuff for him on Discord to read to keep him in the loop and everything. And
right.
Yeah. And Blade can tell you, I go crazy whenever it comes down to information gathering.
Oh, God.
Community map
insane.
testing. Yeah, I literally never stop talking about it.
Sometimes it's like,
Chieftain
why do you know
Hybrid.
these things?
Yeah, there's like no point, but I do anyways. So a lot of these are right here. It's all previous information. The long haul's back in effect from February 7th to this entire week. That's nice to see.
That's
Chance
nice.
for a
Yeah.
key card and everything else. Community streams, our Twitch, our channel. Thing is, their Twitch, they did some really weird stuff in their Twitch. Right here, 7 days ago was the last stream. Okay. And Friday was the other day. But look at this. This is all that they have on their Twitch right now. And it's annoying because you got to go to videos. And then from here, popular, recent highlights, Winter Warrior season. And look, it's Minto Vento. Like, they're not saving stuff. And then they mention it, and they're not even doing their community streams there anymore. They're doing them all over on YouTube now, I believe. Yeah, 6 days ago. And then scheduled for 7. So today at 10 a.m. They're going to be doing this one today. for the community stream, and they're not doing them on Twitch anymore. I wonder why they stopped doing Twitch. So that one's
So-
kind of like,
So
what are
who
you
does
doing?
that? Who does the community streams?
T33 Kane, which is today. They're doing one today at 10 for a couple of hours. Weekly Assault with Tanks Ozark. Okay, Ozark's doing it again too. Special anniversary stream on the 12th with T33 Kane. Also, if you guys haven't seen the new emblem in game for the years invested, it's blue and gold. It doesn't look too bad. It could look a little bit better. Let's go ahead and take a look at it real fast. So it's on my tier 9. I'm going to jump over to, let's say, here we go, the lore of the AMX. Let's go ahead, appearance. The 9-year emblem, it's gold with a blue innard. I actually don't think it looks too bad. I like the way that this one looks. But blue, I think blue like represents PlayStation, and they should have made this one green because the 9-year, that's 9 years on Xbox, and I think it'd be cool to see that one as a green one, or maybe the 10 years. Make the 10-year a green one. That way PlayStation can catch up and get their blue one at 9.
I just, I told you the other day, I just realized I've only been playing this for 5 years.
Yep, and I'm sitting on my leg. It's asleep. Oh, now it hurts.
Hey, you remember when you bought me that 100 and a year and a half of premium?
Yeah,
Like,
last year.
Almost, it was like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got 320 days. They give you a lot of premium name time.
Yeah,
in this game.
they really do. If you have premium prior. If you have
Yep.
premium
If you
prior.
start out, if you buy premium one time, you should never have to buy premium again. I
Okay.
did.
Real fast. Another thing that I actually want to mention is the dills that they have right now inside the store. So Blade, if you can jump over to the if you're already logged in the Xbox, that is.
I am.
Okay, bring
I
up
am.
World of Tanks, jump into special dills, and check this out. I want to show you something. So, one
Special
thing that I
deals.
feel like they need to do, and actually, I just freaking, what the heck did I just do? I'm a Muppet. All right, there we go. I'm actually just going to half screen size this, and then expand everything out. There we go. But with their deals that they do, okay, they're showing off all the commanders. Honestly, I think it's dumb that you're paying 4,000 gold for a commander. Speaking of which, how much is 4,000 gold? Get gold, 4,000 gold. You'd have to spend in the range of $22 to buy a commander. That is outrageous.
Why would I do that?
Yeah. Another thing is,
I mean, really, why would I do it?
Why
I mean,
would you?
other than, I mean, did they like? I mean,
okay,
okay, so you have
so-
a cool-looking commander? Not really.
silver bonuses
Okay,
and
I
everything
wouldn't mind
else.
having Destro.
Destro. No, I'm good. Valkyrie's my style. I went after Valkyrie. But these right here, so like Commander XP bonuses, Vehicle XP bonuses, I understand why these cost gold. I'm completely okay with these costing gold. Okay? However, enhanced repair kits, enhanced med kits, and everything else, all right, you're spending gold at a 25% discount to buy 100 of these or buy 50 of these. 25% discount, and you're paying gold. Where is the silver option? I can't select this and go, let me buy with silver. Like this is one thing that I would love to see is them make these have a choice between gold or silver.
Right. Yeah, that would be nice because they do in game. So why not have it gold or silver here?
Yeah, and instead of that, it's you pay gold inside the store and you make silver by spending gold. You make more silver by spending gold. But the thing is, rather than buying these, you would actually be better off buying the 2x silver bonuses and buying this at a 20% discount and then playing your premium tanks because you're actually going to be making more silver playing your premium tanks than you are buying the enhanced med kits, buying stacks of those. Or if you're a big money spender, buy both. Then you're going to make a lot of silver. But I just think it's kind of dumb that you can only buy these with gold right now. And I mean, who wants to buy 100 fire extinguishers?
Right. How often do you get set on fire?
Yeah, how often do you get set on fire?
I mean, I mean, to be honest with you, with all the tanks that I play, I might get set on fire
And
once
Goober,
a
like
day.
that's the entire reason. Like the silver economy inside this game, it's just there's nothing to spend it on. There's nothing to stack on. There is nothing to obtain with silver. They don't do any bounties. They don't do any auctions. They don't do anything that actually gives silver a value other than restocking your tank and buying the next tech tree. So you have people that have like 1 billion silver and there's no auctions to buy new tanks, and like it's just there's nothing in game that you can actually use the abundance of silver that you obtain. Me, I blow silver on respecking tanks and switching out equipment all the time. So I'm always freaking broke. 15 million to me is broke.
Hey, don't forget to get your free Alliance starter pack and your unyielding assault bundle for free also.
All right, it's asking me to enter my pin and stuff. I'll get that after stream. But yeah, I'll check that out. But ISU 130, yeah, if you guys don't already have this is not a bad pickup.
Oh wow, because I had the captured KB tier 5, I got 2.5 million silver. That's nice.
That is nice.
So I mean, that's just free. They gave you a German tier 5 and a Soviet tier 6 T-34 85M medium tank. An American tier 5 M4 improved to medium tank.
71,000 gold.
That was free. That's nice.
That is outrageous. 71,000 gold. And another thing is like these are G.I. Joe tanks that they made for Cold War exclusives, which means once these are gone, these are going to be like the Anime Chronicles, like the Nameless and the Edelweiss. So if you guys want to get your hands on those, I would say go for it. But
be right back again.
Yeah, for me, I'm not buying any Cold War tanks. I actually don't think I own any of the G.I. Joe Cold War tanks. Well, maybe the Mobat, because I believe they did a season pass with that in it. That's about it. I'm always broke. You're not the only one. I'm always, just broke. Silver-wise. 15 million? It feels uncomfortable seeing that number. Also, your guys, can I get an opinion here? Tier 8, let's say Swedish, right here. Torvagen. Do you guys agree that this should have been a black tank and released for a week, rather than actually releasing it into the game and allowing people to buy it for 2 weeks and then adding it to the actual tech tree? Instead, they make it a black tank. So now I'm going to be buying the base variant as well because I hate tanks that I can't put skins on. And then you go to appearance on this tank, and the only thing you can put on it is transparent. So you buy the black version of the tank, and you don't even get access to custom camos, like the Strav S1 right here, that I have custom camos on. By the way, I'm not touching RB, that's doing it by itself. That was weird. But yeah, custom camos that I have a variety that I can choose from. Even the custom camo that they have right now, which is the bright pink, for crying out loud, which would have been really cool to have in the Torvagen. And they're not going to be adding the Torvagen until after that bright pink is gone. So it's like I have a tank that I just can't do anything to. And it kind of sucks. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the Torvagen. I think it's amazing. It's a tank that I don't even know how to mention it, but it's amazing.
The Torvagen. You were playing that yesterday, weren't you?
Yes, I was playing the crap out of it. Even on PC, it's a tank I don't fear 10s in. I love to get in the way of tier 10s inside that tank. Why the free capture KV1? They haven't advertised that.
You like playing against 10s in just about any tier 8 you're in.
I know, I enjoy playing against 10s. It's kind of weird, because I hate the matchmaking the way it is. Because, like the way that tanks are balanced over in PC, it's based upon 357 matchmaking. Yet, over here on console, we don't use the metric system of 357. We use whatever is available. So it's like, if there's 2 tier 8s available, well, there's 1 tier 8 per team. If there's 14 tier 10s available, well, it looks like those 2 tier 8s are versing 14 tier 10s. That's the system we use. So
Right.
it's just, yeah. So talking about it that way, why are we why are we nerfing tanks according to what we get from PC? It confuses me. Not to mention with, what was I going to say? With the way matchmaking is and everything else,
I told you I had a dream that
it's gone.
I had a dream that I entered a match and there was 12 artilleries on each side.
During the first year of the game, probably. Yeah, I'd say the first year of the game. Yeah. Speaking of which, Blade, you want to join the platoon?
Yeah, I guess I will.
I'm just trying to think about what to pull out. Torvagen, I loaded nothing but premium because we kept on seeing 10s non-stop, and I kept on getting HE'd by E100s and Type 5s. So I did nothing but premium, and I put a spa liner on it.
You try to do what? Oh.
Its gun handling is horrid.
You're going to have to send me an invite, sir. You have your party locked out.
Ah, that's right.
Yes, I will.
It's private.
Hey, and just so you know, I got to take my wife to a doctor's appointment at 10:30.
Okay. I actually might
Which
not
is in
be
another 45 minutes.
around the time. By the way, Blade locked in the party.
Yep.
But, yeah, there is... Did I send you an invite? I looked away, then I looked back. I don't think I sent you an invite. I'll join you. And then I'll put a match inside the Torvagen. And then I don't really have anything else to cover. I'd say that's about it. Or actually, the one question that I got asked... A buddy of mine at work, he plays the game.
Oh,
and
join me.
Yeah, I joined you. So go select a tier 8. We'll play a tier 8. He asked me a question.
I'll just make you leader.
Okay. Blade, I want to hear this from you as well.
Okay.
Out of every single heavy tank in the game, and everyone in chat, everyone that's here right now, out of every single tier 8 tank in the game, is there a single tier 8 tank that is a heavy tank that has a reload in the range of 7.4 seconds to 9 seconds that does 360 alpha?
You're asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking chat, I'm asking you.
I think, isn't there one? I don't remember which one it is, but I think there's one that does that, isn't there?
I don't think that there is a single heavy tank in the game that's tier 8 that has a reload in the range of 8 seconds with 360 alpha.
I'd have to...
And one tank that does stand out is the Rampanzer, but that's not... Yeah, that's not it. The Astron, the Asterion, 10.99 seconds, so it's not... You can't get this down to 8 seconds with a crew inside of it, and this is already outfitted, Along with that, the E75 TS, you have an 11.5 second reload. So it's there's all this stuff going on with these tanks that we have 390 alphas that have reloads in the range of 8 seconds to 9.7 seconds. We have guns in the game that do 440 alpha that reload in 10 seconds and 11 seconds. And then we have tanks like the E75 TS right here that reload in 11.5 seconds that do 360 damage. Every single 360 damage weapon in the game that I think of that is tier 8 related has a 9 to 10 second reload.
Yeah, you're right.
Yet we have the AMX M449, we have the T32, and a lot of 320 alpha guns that are in the range of 7 second reloads. So for instance, the Orochi, which has a 6.5 second reload with a 330 alpha, that's a really fast reload. Don't get me wrong, I understand that the tank is slow, it's lackluster compared to a lot of other tanks, but honestly, it's a decent tank. I hate the fact that it was supposed to be a tier 7, and last second changes, they made it a tier 8. It is what it is, there's nothing that we can really do about that. It's what they decided on. But we have all these tanks that do 360. And one of the fastest ones would be the T-54E2, which has a reload of 9.4 seconds whenever it's fully equipped. Not just that, it doesn't even need a gun rammer because it doesn't have access to a gun rammer. It has a pre-built-in gun rammer compared to the E75TS. Because this thing, I believe I'm using a gun rammer on my E75TS. Let me take a look real fast before we load in. Yes, I am using a gun rammer, so we'll take a look at what the reload is in-game. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I've seen a lot of people talk about the E75TS for the past couple of months, and it's popped up in a lot of threads, and they just have not done anything to this tank. They keep on saying that it's perfectly balanced, yet each time you look at the 90-day statistics on the tank, people are struggling to average like 3,800 WN8 inside this tank. I mean, don't get me wrong, that could be related to ammunition, which guaranteed if people are playing this, they're loading nothing but premium because they're trying to 3-market. And then just a very small amount of people play this tank every single month. Like, there is no reason to get an E75TS because there's other tanks on the list that are probably going to perform better than this one to begin with. If they were to bump the reload on this and a lot of other tanks, oh, not to mention the Passante C45 that does 360 alpha, okay? The Italian Tier 8 heavy tank is a tank that was released. They buffed the Italian heavies, but they never buffed the Tier 8 premium. So here's the best part. The E75TS, I complain about the reload on this. I'm using a gun rammer with a 9.9 second reload, okay, which isn't that bad. But if I load up my Kriov X1, I don't even use a gun rammer on that, and I have a 9.7 second reload with, without a gun rammer, 9.7 seconds with a 390 alpha. I kind of feel like we should take all 360 alpha guns and put them in the reload ranges of between 10 seconds to 8.4 seconds. Because we have so many guns that are like do 320 that reload in 7 seconds. Which is kind of just ridiculous that we have tanks like that reload that fast. So you can't hear me because game volume is super loud. And the funny part is that I keep on readjusting this all the time. And for whatever reason, it never seems to work out right. So I think what I'm going to do is actually change the properties. I'll just cram down the wall. It's gonna get real quiet then. But no, it's just, yeah, OBS did an update. Capture Card Razor did an update. They did really weird things and messed up. And then, what was it? GoXLR did a really nice update, but the problem is that whenever you use the GoXLR, do the audio transfer. I have to have it in full blast, and you guys can hear it kind of, but on my end, it's super loud.
I just got hit by a tram.
Because it's balanced.
That's right, I put 3 shells in.
So 960.
Man, there's a Optic 268 sitting right out in the open.
Yeah.
He's dead.
So,
yep.
Back rotation. I'm probably going to head over to the far part. Just get the backside before we push. Trying to start out. is that. But no, just something I want to bring up, and probably get a couple more people to mention it too. Just there's tanks like this that are in the 360 alpha range, and they keep on making them worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. So we have tanks in the game that are just actually way better than their PC counterparts. For instance, the BZ-55, I think was probably the best example. PC, it's got like a 20.2 second reload, and on a console, it's got like a 17 point something with the same interval reload time. I just kind of feel like these tanks right here should have rank in the rank of like 8 seconds. The tank. I'm wondering, was that on sale last week? That's what we've seen so many of them. Actually think there's a chance of routing line in samples. Okay, there it is. We'll try this real fast. Goober, if you're still there, here is this. This is the one I was talking about. Put on the volume though, and then mute it on my end. Let me know how that sounds.
Alright, probably gonna make a mistake.
More than likely, yes.
Focus on this location.
My problem is with Gorks a lot. I've mentioned it inside a couple of chat groups that I wish that they had like a dual, like 2 volume bars, like one for me, one for stream, or one for recording. Is that what that I'll actually just probably rewatch the stream and listen to the audio. Because it's been 2 months since I really used OBS a whole lot. It's kind of just been closed and not really touched at all. And they did a ton of updates in the experience. They released some huge updates of Windows 11. And it reset, like, oh look, it's ran for 1,000. It reset to 5.
Bail out. Our vehicle's had it.
I seriously hope that they never sell the Turan again. Got this plate.
Wondering, should I go around the back?
If you go around the back, Turan will get you. If you go around the front, Turan will get you. Kind of, dual set blade. Flip a coin. Okay, so that is actually through that. We do 7 decibels above the 7. Actually, I don't even need to drop the decibels. That's not it's super quiet. Because I have no idea what it sounds like. But getting the game audio rate's been a super big problem. 279E, right? Okay, and this is when that Blade's. So that 279E was there for like 5 seconds, and Blade's just like, tunnel vision. It's like looking through a cone, you know. I gotta give him crap.
Well, you know. You know. We all have fun.
I'd say so. One thing that I am gonna do though is, why did they add the 130 to this? It confuses me why they added the 130. And yes, I loaded nothing but premium in this. The premium are common capped. These are not APCR. They are AP rounds. Yeah. Why would APCR go 840 for max speed? Why would it match a standard round? That's so confusing. Okay, for game audio though. I'm actually gonna unmute myself and drop this by half. And see if that helps. Because there's a chance that XLR, they might have actually changed their system, because it used to be like a set volume. So for instance, music, which I could probably blare in my ear, but the stream would actually have a limited set. So we'll do stream beats because they actually don't do anything for YouTube monetization and DMCA. And then we'll drop this, and then you'll hear this in the background, and then I'll blast it on my end, but the stream will never get any louder. I love that the music end of things, they do this, but then whenever you jump into, actually there might be a way for me to link it to music. If I can link it to the music, then I'll have to leave that running, and then
oh, my pink camouflage fell off.
I think you can equip it permanently for free, Blade.
I don't think you can. Let me try.
You should be able to, because I've equipped a lot of camos to a lot of tanks, because I think there was like, maybe it might be gone now, but there was an event going on that they were doing that you could equip a ton of stuff.
Well, I mean, I got 11 vouchers, but I don't know that I want to use the vouchers on it.
Yeah, I get that. Well, no, pop one, and then go to another slot and see if it used one of the vouchers.
All right, yeah.
And remember, if you do it fast enough, you will be desynced from the game because it thinks that you're doing something. Speaking of which, for people who don't know that, best thing I can do is just this. Select the camouflage. I actually think I started off last stream. I don't even need to do it.
Nope, it'll make me use one every time.
Nope, pop it, and use it. Because it pops up, and I don't think it uses it. Pop it, and then go to your next voucher slot, and see if you still have 11 left, or 10.
Nope, it used 9.
Okay.
Nope, I used 2.
Well, guess what? You have pink camo permanently in your Type 5 now.
Well, on 2 of them anyway. Hang on.
I'd say screw it, do it to both.
I just figure, you know, it's a big tank that you normally would never even bother to put camo on. And so I figure if I'm going to make a scene, be seen.
Make a scene,
right?
be seen. Be pink. Use camo that you would literally never be caught dead with in actual combat.
Right? Here, let me stand out like a sore thumb.
I mean, it is February, you know, Valentine's Day is on the 14th, so I guess it's fine. Sand River.
Oh.
The size of the gun in the tank thumbnail. I know.
At least there's no artillery.
Thing's freaking
exciting.
huge.
I know, right?
Dude, my gun, you got the 14 on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to derp somebody.
That's not the derp gun. That's just a regular AP gun. Yeah. Alright, Blade, you go wherever you want to go. I'm gonna head left.
Okay. Well, I'm slow and fast and big and all that, so
and I am lighter and heavier than I am fast. By the way, is there any game audio that you guys can hear right now? Because on my end, it's like literally says there's me not connected. I didn't even get to listen to it. I think like right there. I have no idea.
Well, that's right. I took the dirt. I was switching back and forth between the dirt gun the other day.
Switching back and forth between them.
Yeah, I was playing one game with the dirt gun and one game with the other gun.
Yeah,
Because why not? Oh, I just missed it.
It's still loud? Alright, I'll drop it there then. Is it gone? I'm gonna have to hear this. Because if it is, I might have to just put on programs in the actual game itself. And then align it from there. Oh, it's standard battle. I moved over here so fast that I got so distracted. Can't really hear what he's saying. Then I'll just drop it again. I might actually just mute it then, because if it's that loud. And that is nuts. Think about it. Or I just might put my audio through the broadcast mix too.
This is ridiculous.
It's now delayed. Now it's delayed. Oh, man. I'm having fun. I'm probably just I'll just mute it and we'll be okay with the mute. Because on my end, I know that I'm quiet. There's a couple of things I did to my setup to maybe sorry. The armor buff they gave me made me really strong. That's delayed. Right. It might be delayed because I swapped over to the XLR. The XLR is like a little bit of a delay on it.
Oh, I'm not going to go up my normal shield. Oh, no.
Kind of sad that I had to use that many premium rounds against that Tortoise. 257 is not going to go through the 260 requirement in that. I don't really like it. I don't mind it, just the reload compared. So like if you end up in a 1v1, the single shot reloads so fast, it's extremely hard to sacrifice. The big Alpha 5.6 Wow, he did almost and the Conqueror is still in this big gun is nice to see that damage. The Boras is still all these rounds travel at the same velocity. 40. I kind of want to overpull and give him a chance to shoot my ball. I probably should have been.
Yeah, because he's shooting you from behind from somewhere.
Yeah, no, he's out. So.
No.
Yeah, I wonder if I added it into the broadcast mix or swap it. I don't know if I can add it to that. I'll have to check this out. I'm gonna swap around the broadcast mix with the music. Because the music is actually capped out. It's got a massive cap. Ah, I would be so happy. Yeah, well, with a snapshot, not just like aiming or anything, just high explosive. That would have been cool. Okay, so music is on its own individual channel. You cannot swap it. You got your headphones, you got your broadcast mix, you got your line out that you can readjust for audio out, for headphones, anything else that you plug in directly. Chat mix. Yeah, chat mix. You can include the broadcast mix and the line in from the chat mix, but that messes things up a lot. Yeah, not bad. Second class mastery, though. People are doing really good inside this tank. Then again, that was also against a couple of tier 9s, not a lot of 10s. Alrighty, guys, thank you for jumping in. It was nice. You know, like every single Tuesday, I think we can just do the update, go over a little bit of the news, give our opinion on it, and who knows, give what would you say, productive feedback.
Productive feedback?
Yeah.
Well, does it have to be productive? Or can it just be the truth? Isn't that productive?
As long as it's like we're not sitting here and just freaking out going,
well,
you know,
there is that. Like the rebalancing of artillery,
or the you know, absolute fucking buff on the E4,
right?
you know.
Right. It's all good.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for jumping in. It was nice having you here. I'm gonna have to go over the stream and listen to the audio and see what I can do to readjust it, because they changed a ton of stuff, and now I've got to fix everything. Because for me, OBS did a reset with their most recent update. I actually have to reset up all my scenes.
Hey, Koza.
Yeah, Koza's here.
Good seeing you, Koza.
Good seeing everybody. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Catch y'all later.